Here's a live demo of ArbAmigo in action, from finding an arbitrage opportunity to placing the bet for risk-free profit. On the ArbAmigo dashboard, you'll see plenty of arbitrage opportunities every single day. If you scroll down, you can view the full list of opportunities available. Each one gives you all the key details: the fixture name, the sport and league, the event time, the market, the arbitrage profit percentage. For example, this one shows 12.6% and the exact bets to place on each bookmaker. ArbAmigo continuously scans millions of odds and thousands of markets from over 50 UK bookmakers every minute. This allows it to spot gaps in the market where risk-free arbitrage opportunities exist across different sports. Now, let me show you a real example of an arbitrage bet being placed and how we can lock in a risk-free profit in under a minute. We'll use this match between International and Gremio in the player shots on target market, which has an arbitrage profit of 11.4%. Here we'll place a bet on Alan Rodriguez over 0.5 shots on Ladbrokes, and the opposite bet, Alan Rodriguez under 0.5 on Casumo. By clicking Calculate Stakes, the ArbAmigo calculator gives you everything you need: the exact bets, the bookmakers, the odds, the stake amounts, your potential returns, and your guaranteed profit. Your sure profit depends entirely on the stake you choose. For example, a £500 stake will yield a £56 profit, a £300 stake will yield a £33 profit, and a £100 stake will yield a £11 profit. For this demo, I'll use a £150 stake, which guarantees a £15 profit. I recommend using the round to nearest £5 option so your stakes look more natural, for example £40 instead of £39. So our bets are Alan Rodriguez over 0.5 on Ladbrokes, Alan Rodriguez under 0.5 on Casumo. I'll note the fixture and market, then click the bookmaker logo to open their site. Some bookies have a search function, but Ladbrokes doesn't, so I'll navigate to the fixture manually and go to the player shots on target market to find the player and selection. It's important to always cross-check with ArbAmigo to ensure the odds, the selection, and the stake amount are exactly what's shown. Once confirmed, I'll place £40 on Ladbrokes. If this bet wins, my return will be £173. Now let's repeat the process for Casumo. I'll navigate to the fixture, find the player shots on target market, and place the opposite bet, Alan Rodriguez under 0.5. Again, I'll double check the odds, selection, and stake with ArbAmigo. Once confirmed, I'll place £110 on Casumo, which will return £165 if it wins. Now I'll place the bet on Ladbrokes and then do the same on Casumo to lock in both bets and secure my risk-free profit. With both bets placed, ArbAmigo has done all the heavy lifting, showing me the bets, the bookmakers, the odds, the stakes, and my guaranteed profit before I even place the bets. Now all that's left is to sit back, relax, and wait for the match to finish. I don't care about the outcome because I've covered both sides. I've secured a sure profit.
A few moments later.
The match has now ended and our under 0.5 bet on Casumo was a win, returning £165. Since that won, the opposite bet on Ladbrokes lost, as expected. But that's the beauty of arbitrage betting. You don't need to worry about which side wins. Both outcomes are covered, so no matter how the match plays out, you're guaranteed a profit. In this case, my return from Casumo was £165, giving me a sure profit of £15 without ever putting my £150 stake at risk. Traditional betting is a gamble. You can lose your entire stake if your prediction is wrong. With arbitrage betting, the guesswork is removed. You know exactly how much you'll make before you even place the bets. ArbAmigo makes it effortless by showing you the exact markets, bookmakers, stakes, and your guaranteed return. All you have to do is follow the steps. It does the heavy lifting for you. Your profit depends entirely on the amount you stake. For example, a £200 stake will yield a £16 profit. A £300 stake will yield a £24 profit. Whatever amount you choose to stake will decide your profit. And because you're covering every possible outcome, your stake is never at risk. That's the power of ArbAmigo. It doesn't matter whether it's football, tennis, or any other sport. ArbAmigo scans millions of odds and thousands of markets every second to uncover these risk-free opportunities. So instead of gambling, you're simply securing profits, day in and day out. Join ArbAmigo today and start locking in profits every single day.